Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you No Regrets by Nicky James. I've been talking about it for a while if you follow me on my What's Up Buttercup. This is the self-pub book that has to deal with terminal cancer. And the author has an author's note at the beginning, and I want to accentuate this. This story is not about death. This story is not about the patient dying. This story is about the patient living. With that in mind, I really highly suggest reading this story. It was painful at times, it broke my heart at times, but it was beautiful. It was just so beautiful. Landon is our main character with brain cancer. He's been given 18 months to 2 years to live, and he's decided that he's gonna make a bucket list. But this is no ordinary list. Like, he has some things that are like really extreme on it, but then he has some ordinary things like get a piercing or a tattoo, or have a night out under the stars. Things that a lot of us take for granted, he has put on his list. So his grandma gives him a credit card and says, go live your life. Like, she has the money to fund anything that he needs. And he does. And this is how we meet Abel. They're in China, and he has just bungee jumped. Like, it was on his list. It's one of the biggest towers in the world, and he did it. As he's leaving the tower, Abel kind of chases him down and wants to tell him how brave and courageous he seemed jumping off the tower. Landon has decided to cut ties really with everybody except for his grandma. He doesn't want anybody to have to go down this path with him. So the fact that Abel is speaking to him really just kind of irks him, like gets under his skin. Why does this person keep bothering me? What does he want with me? And Abel's one of those people that really sticks. So despite everything, Landon remembers that there is something on his list, and that is to have a one-night stand with a stranger. So he's like, okay, we are going to do this. He won't leave me alone. Maybe if we do the dirty, he will go. Abel's not really one of those people that leaves. He really likes Landon. Landon's kind of an enigma to him with his attitude, his grumpiness. Everything about him just kind of pulls in Abel, and he wants to know more. Abel is out and about, and he too is being funded by his father for miscellaneous things, pretty much just to keep him away from home. Abel does something he's not supposed to and kind of finds out some things on Landon's bucket list and says, let's do some of your stuff. So they go on this wild, crazy adventure. And then Landon puts his foot down and says, we are parting ways here. You go where you're supposed to go. I'm gonna go where I'm supposed to go, and do not follow me. Okay, by this time we know Abel, and we're like, this is going to be epic. And it is. So throughout this whole story, we have Abel chasing Landon, and Landon just kind of like putting his foot down, but not so solid enough, because Abel's able to wiggle himself in there. Until finally everything kind of explodes. Abel finds out Landon has cancer, and not just any cancer, but terminal cancer. He is going to die. And from here, Abel has to decide if he wants to spend what time Landon has left with Landon, or if it's better to cut ties now. And this is a huge decision. I mean, this isn't somebody that you've known for a very long time. This isn't somebody you've grown up with, not somebody that's a friend of the family. You guys were strangers just months ago. And granted, you've had like this amazing experience. You believe you're falling in love with this person. You've planned your life out with this person, and now everything comes crashing down. How do you move forward? And it's a wreck. It is a freaking train wreck, but you can't stop reading. It's like you can't stop watching. You're rubbernecking the entire time of what's going on. But don't forget, I said that this story was beautiful, and it is. I want you to get over the cancer and the dying. That this story is truly about life and living it to the fullest. I am giving No Regrets by Nicky James 5 stars. Loved it, loved it, loved it. The just wonderfulness of Abel and his cheeriness and his disposition and not taking no for an answer. And Landon and his grumpiness and his pessimistic attitude. Landon's a lot like me, by the way. And Abel's kind of a lot like my husband. And so them getting together and watching it blossom and then possibly be destroyed, it hurts. This whole story, in a sense, kind of hurts. But man, is it just so many feels, so much greatness. Loved it. I can't stop talking about it. It's so good. Read it. I'm going to help you read it by putting the Amazon link down below so you can one-click it and be on your way. If you've enjoyed my review, I'm gonna ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I try to get stuff out for you guys every Sunday through Thursday. Sometimes I can't get one of those days. I never know what time something's going to be out. And sometimes I throw in double reviews in one day. And that's the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have a new review for you. If you like me and think this chick's pretty cool, or if you want to get updates on what I'm reading, kind of stalk me around, follow me a bit. If I can't get something out, I generally let you know through these two forms. I am going to leave my Facebook and my Twitter down below for you. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, you can request via website. That will be left down too. No regrets, Nicky James, 5 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina and I'm your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you Once Upon a Prince by Jacqueline Osborne and Nicky James. This book is out now, so if you enjoy my review, I'm going to leave the Amazon link down below so you can kind of skedaddle your way over by it and read it because it is fantastic. This is a historical fantasy. We find ourselves in this kingdom where people have become kind of greedy. They've left the gods. And what I want to express before I really say more is that this book is a very